So, Irina Makeeva announced her retirement from the world of arm wrestling, and the community is shocked and confused about this because she is a legend in the arm wrestling community and has always been ferocious on the table. And they are wondering, why did she retire and what is the reason to her retirement? And I saw that Malin and Fia was talking about it in their video, so I figure let's talk a little bit about her, and as I personally consider her as an all-time great in the sport. I was surprised as everyone else that Irina has decided to leave the arm wrestling community, so I wanted to tell you guys how I first heard of her. When I first started arm wrestling in 2006, all I heard was stories from my club members and from Heidi Andersson herself about an arm wrestling legend from Russia that has never been beaten, never been pinned for a long time. Someone who was strong, fast and basically untouchable in the women division and was strong to even kick men's asses. And her name was Irina Makeeva. She might have lost around here and there, but she always come on top every single time for more than 12 to 15 years. But somewhere down the line it would seem that she was losing her passion more and more, till August 24th, 2019, she announced her retirement from the sport, and the whole arm wrestling community was shocked about this. I contacted her later and asked her what the reason was for her sudden announcement, and she wrote this back to me. Many people are interested and wonder why I ended my sport career so suddenly. I have to answer this question myself so that there are no guesses and incorrect information. This decision was not made one day. I started to think about this 2 years ago, and 2019 was a decisive year for me. This decision was made for several reasons, and I want to share with you all of them. I gradually began to feel that I was mentally and physically exhausted in this sport. I gave everything I could and got everything I wanted. I won all the awards I dreamed in arm wrestling. And now I felt that it is time has come to realize my other opportunities. During the time I went in for sports, I received 3 higher educations, and now I want to realize my knowledge and experience in another field of activity. I did not have time to think about other possibilities. I came home from work, went to bed for 1 hour to sleep and went to training. And I came home from the sport club very late because I knew that the victories just weren't given. And it was necessary workout very seriously. Everyone wants to win you, and you cannot allow it because you initially set the high plank in sport. Another reason is my all kinds of injuries. I will not talk about them in detail. Who is involved in professional sport will understand me. Since 2007, when I received my main injury on my left arm, I trained through great pain. All the doctors said this is the end of my sport career. But my brain could not perceive this information, and I continued to train because the love to arm wrestling was unlimited. Many of you probably remember how I froze my left before the fight. Then I was 20 years old. Now I am 32 years old, and I have already begun to think more seriously about my health because there are still a lot other wonderful goals: family, children, work, and much more. 2019 became one more. I lived with these 2 problems with my head, but the third completely finished me off from sport. I'm talking about conflict between VAF and Masurenko Promotion Company, then EAF. I always thought that we, as one circulatory system, will bring this sport to happiness and progress. Then one day we will be part of the Olympic family. But now it is very difficult for me to understand that we are disconnected, that I will not see many of my friends and great athletes at official arm wrestling championships, that this will be completely different from competitions from VAF and for AOF. The situation has had very bad effects on athletes and referees. I hope in the near future we will have only one official strong arm wrestling federation where all countries of the world will be represented. On this, my reasons for leaving the sports end. I want to say, in spite of all the reasons, it was very difficult for me to make this decision. I thought about this all night, and August 24th at 4 o'clock in the morning I decided for myself to make a post in my Instagram and Facebook pages that I'm officially end my sport career. After 30 minutes I made the post, my friends and people who training arm wrestling started calling me, writing saying that I must delete this post and must not make such statements because I am important for them as an athlete. I did not go to bed, read comments and cried all day. As if I had lived 18 years sporting life anew. I recalling years of sport. On the one hand, these were tears of pain because I'm leaving arm wrestling, and on the other hand, tears of happiness for the fact that you love me, appreciate me and support me. I want to say a huge thank you to each of you, my friends, relatives from arm wrestling, and your kind words and beautiful wishes for my new life. I love you. In conclusion, I want to say that I'm leaving arm wrestling only as a professional athlete. I'm still the director of a sports school where 500 people are engaged in arm wrestling. And we, together with the coaching team, will prepare new young athletes for the highest achievements of world sports. With great love and big hug for you, Irina Makeeva. And by reading what everyone wrote on her status, is that even though we will miss her to compete on the world stages, they will always see her as a big part of their big family, friend, bonus sister and family member. We all will miss you and we will support you in your decision in life. And remember, even though you might not be competing anymore, you are and always will be a big part in our world arm wrestling family. Hope that you like my video. And Irina Makeeva, I am wishing you good luck. And remember, we will always see you as a part of our big family. Take care.